Hello and welcome, come one, come all. It is our third podcast of the 2026 offseason. Really looking forward to this football coming back, but was a little bit of football action in a different league, and I got an opportunity to check that out. We'll probably talk about that, and we do have one other big story we want to get to. So, welcome to the Blitz with AZ and Fitz. AZ, I know you have a story you're looking forward to talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if you are, but I am.
I am not. I am super mixed on my feelings about it, but honestly, we really should probably kick it off with that topic. The first topic we have, and really the main topic, the feature topic this week, is Slow News Week. But it is the Puka debacle, the Puka situation. I don't know what you want to call
Puka
it.
biter,
Yeah,
serial biter,
yeah,
serial biter.
What a weird thing. It's always these weird things. It's not like I don't know. He killed somebody, like an Aaron Hernandez situation. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but yeah, it's not one of those situations. He's just, I don't know what to make of him. I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
Yeah, I mean, Puka's an interesting character, man. He keeps you on your toes as a Rams fan. I'm sure he's keeping Sean McVay on his toes. I kind of brought up earlier, during the season when he was live streaming in the locker room, like, he seems like he might be a little bit of a problem. And you're like, no, it's fine. Well, now it's starting to kind of leak out. He had his issue with Aiden Ross. Now he had another issue with this girl. I guess he said some anti-Semitic things, and then he bit her. I don't know what would cause him to want to just bite her as a reaction, but
that's what I'm wondering. Is she Jewish, or I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube.
They will take us out.
I know. But seriously, is the anti-Semitic comment connected to the biting? What connects? This story is odd.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is he's probably was super duper drunk to that's such a weird reaction. Like, that's not a sober thought. Like, I'm just gonna bite the hell out of this girl and and he left his all 32 teeth imprinted on him.
And I'm wondering at what location did he bite her where he was able to do that?
Let's take a look. Let me see if I can find anything.
Because, I was like, okay, I'm looking at that picture, and I couldn't help but, do this. What the hell did he bite where he could imprint all of his teeth like that? That almost looked like a tooth mold.
Yeah, it looks.
I'm, biting the side of my hand. I can't do that.
That's a very clean bite. I've never seen such a clean bite where there's there's no puncture. There's just
no punctures, but
mold.
It looks like a mold. It is insane. I wonder if I could pull up an image for the pod. Yeah, crazy.
Let's see. The only thing I'm finding is his defense was it was nothing but horseplay. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, that is a deep bite mold. Yeah, what location of her body was that? It's almost like his teeth are totally flat, and he went.
Yeah, he has no sharpness on his teeth.
Yeah, no curvature or something. I don't know. Like fake teeth. He just pressed into her.
It says, oh yeah, I found it on NBC Sports. He bit her thumb and then her shoulder the second time.
How do you get your teeth like that around somebody's shoulder? That's crazy. I mean, Puka, I guess, does have a big mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta have a big chomper for that shit, like a shark bite. Oh yeah. Man, I don't know what he was. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to imagine how the hell do you get a perfect mold of your teeth on someone's skin without puncturing the skin pretty good. I mean, at least from the photo, it looked like there was no puncture.
I know. I don't see blood.
Yeah, no blood. No, you didn't puncture the skin. It just left.
She must have taken a picture of that right away. He did it, and she's like, doot, 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 doot.
Yeah. unless we
because
can't,
those will
the
go
photo's black and-
away.
Yeah, because unless you can't see it in the photo because it's black and white, but I feel like you would.
God, that is a crazy
And
image, man.
it's like a perfect circle.
I know. I don't understand that. It almost doesn't even seem
almost
real.
like it looks almost like a ringworm or
I
something.
know.
Like a fungal infection.
Yeah, like he took fake teeth, made them totally flat and flesh, and then like slapped it on her. I can't bite someone like that, whether shoulder or not.
You can see like the whole like shape of the tooth.
I mean, he really got his mouth around that thing. He deep, throated that shoulder.
Yeah, that's
that's
honestly impressive. I mean,
I know.
This guy's very talented. Oh, it looks like the picture kind of looks like a bra strap or like a spaghetti strap.
Yeah.
So that must be like her back or her shoulder where he bit her. But I'm very like you can see like the whole like back of the tooth, like the back of the teeth.
I know his wisdoms and everything. Like, how do you get anything that far back?
I would have to like test it out or something.
And what I don't understand is his front teeth. Like, are those his front teeth by that arrow? Do you see the image?
Yeah.
So, like, wouldn't your front teeth, a bite mark, be like sharp? Like, not that wide? If you see what I'm saying?
Like these front teeth?
Yeah.
Well, mine are like flat. It's more like the teeth next to them, though, like the couple teeth like these right here, like the canines.
Well, what I'm saying, not sharp in that way. They're flat, but they don't have a wide surface area like a molar, like your back teeth.
Yeah.
But see how wide the surface area is on those front two teeth? That's crazy. Who has teeth that wide in the front?
I mean, maybe it's because they're veneers. Maybe veneers are different.
Maybe he scraped along a little bit in the front, and it left like a wider mark. Because if I bit something, the front two teeth of the mold would almost look like just two little lines.
Yeah.
Thin lines. But that's like a whole ass thing. Like, that looks like the side of a tooth.
I'm about to look up his teeth. Let me see. Puka.
This is crazy.
I have to
real-time investigative work.
Yeah, I have to look at his teeth. Maybe I don't know if he has veneers or real teeth.
I think he has real teeth. There's no way veneers would look like that.
Yeah, it looks like he has his natural teeth. They look a little
crooked.
A little crooked, out of shape, a little bit. He has a Invisalign ad. He's probably gonna lose. I mean, or maybe he had his Invisaligns on. Because I was wearing the liners before my braces, and they like dual all your teeth, so maybe he had those on.
Oh,
because he has this Invisalign. Unless he just doesn't really wear them and it's just an ad, but he has this Invisalign ad. This is from October 14, 2025. Invisalign posted Puka. And wearing my liners is part of my daily routine now. Puka Nakua. So maybe he had those on. Maybe that's how he didn't puncture the skin, because he had his aligners on. Because with the liners, you can't. They're like,
I don't know nothing about.
It's kind of like
those.
a condom. Yeah, it's like a condom for your teeth, so you're not gonna like break through them. So maybe that's how he did it. Maybe that's the secret to like bite someone without leaving a mark. But I mean, yeah, man. I mean. The big question is, are you still going to pay him? That's my concern. Or that should be your concern.
We'll get to that. I also want to address the anti-Semitism, Israelis or whatever.
Yeah, he's saying he didn't say nothing like that.
Yeah,
he
didn't
deny the bite. He didn't deny the bite, but
yeah, he's saying that is his teeth. Basically, he didn't deny that. He said they were messing around. That's a pretty hardcore bite, like we said. But as for the anti-Semitic comments, it's weird that she even threw that in.
Yeah,
it almost seems like a reputationally damaging kind of thing, or trying to build her case for a lawsuit. Just trying to damage his reputation in the eyes of a judge or jury or whatever the case may be, strengthen her case. And unless you have him on camera. Like
saying something like that.
Yeah, why? Like, why even?
She's probably just because he already had that issue with the Aiden Ross situation.
I know, but that was
he
totally
apologized for that.
Yeah, but
I don't think he would be dumb enough to like let me do the same thing again.
I think that could totally be made up. And when it comes to Aiden Ross thing, I think most of the world is in agreement when he did it. He did not know.
Yeah.
I think
I didn't even know.
Yeah, most people didn't. So, and he's young. He's younger, and let's be honest, probably a little dumber than us. Just really good at football.
Yeah.
And I'm under the 100% belief he did not know what that was. I did. You know, I'm maybe a little terminally online and tuned in politically, so I'm kind of aware of some of that stuff. But yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh, fuck. That for sure is going to get picked up, especially amongst the younger, like, more politically savvy crowd. They're going to know what this means, like the 4chaners. Yeah, but for her to claim he said F all the Israelis, let's say, man, I don't even know if that's allowed on YouTube.
Well, we'll find out, I guess, when the channel gets the channel gets taken down and the video gets flagged.
Well, I don't think it'd be that. I think we'd get shadow banned. We get sent to the shadow realm. We'll never get a view. We'll never build an audience anymore. But yeah, I don't put much stock into that part of it. I think that's just, what are you trying to? It almost undermines the severity of her claim about the bite. Like, honestly, adding that in does you no favors for your case. It's just a weird thing.
Like, what does that even do for, like, your bite mark? Does that make her bite her more? Like, or like you said, I think she's just trying to build the case to make it as, like, make him look as bad as possible. Yep. Like, not only did he bite me, but this is also what he said. He said this as well. So, like, he's a bad guy. I should win this case. So you should believe my story and pay me.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that sort of whole believe all women, believe all victims movement has really died down. So people aren't immediately going to, I don't think, jump the gun and say, yep, oh, Puka definitely did. You know, he's definitely an anti-Semite. I don't think people are going to jump to conclusions. They're going to hear both sides, which is good. That's good. We should do that because he definitely claims the anti-Semitism stuff was BS now. But yeah, as far as that goes, I guess that, as if to say, that covers that. Now, what do the Rams do?
You gonna pay
what do you think?
Oh man, this is I would hate to be the GMs right now of the Rams, because I don't know if I should pay him, because if he's gonna be problematic to the point where he might get suspended for his behavior, or worse come to worse, might have to just cut ties with him. So I say, I mean, he's not due yet, right? He's still got like another year on his contract.
Yeah.
I would say, I would talk to him like, hey, man, you're bringing negative attention to not only yourself, but to the team. So if you really want this next contract, you're going to have to play out this last year of your rookie deal. And if you have no issues, we got you. We'll pay you out, regardless if you get hurt or not. We just want to make sure we're not worried about your field in the play. We're worried about off the field stuff. So if you can prove to us you could be a model citizen, we'll back up that Brinks truck, get you paid. But you really have to show us that you're not going to fuck around and cause issues.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the pickle. Puka is our offense. If we have to get rid of Puka, suddenly our Super Bowl window is
closed.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's exactly what it is. He is our offense. We were the number one offense last year in the league. You subtract Puka from the equation, we are mid, if even that. Like, that's how important he is to what we do. Best receiver to me in the league. Yeah, he's just so dynamic. So you're really in a pickle. You need him. But what do you definitely, if you're Sean and Les, hell, even they might get Stan Kroenke involved in this, just to let him know the seriousness of it. You know, we have to meet with you now. This is no fucking joke. And I'm wondering, like you said, he has a year left. Remain clean on that year. And hell, based on how we feel, we may still franchise tag you or something. You know, we want to see how you act. If you are a model citizen, maybe we'll still give you a deal. But if you act up regardless of what that deal is, if there's even a slightest transgression, I'm putting a no drinking clause in the contract. We are going to breathalyze your ass.
That'd be crazy. As soon as he gets on the field, they got a breathalyzer for him to get it in his locker room.
Yeah, you're
Can
subject
you
to
that?
alcohol and drug testing internally within our franchise, not just NFL testing. You're subject to that now.
That's a little strict, man.
And if you fail, we're fining you.
I would say not fining because these players don't care about. I mean, they care about the money, but they don't care. I mean, fines is like what pocket change to them. It's like
Yeah, but not if the fine is big. If you pay him big money, the franchise could put in the contract that the fine is big.
Or you could put in the contract any issues voids out any bonuses you have on your contract.
Or guaranteed money. I don't
Or
see why you
guaranteed
could.
money. Oh yeah.
I don't see why you could.
Don't
Like
have that.
we're talking in the tune of millions here.
Yeah, I forgot.
And it'll get the penalty will get worse and worse every time you break it. So it might start off at $1 million, then it goes to $5 million. Suddenly you're looking at now $15 million gone. It's harsh.
It's harsh, but I mean,
But he needs a clean year. He needs to
How
be a
old is he?
model citizen. He's like 25, 26, I don't know, 24, I don't know, mid-20s.
let's see. He should be. I mean, I can't even spell it all. He is 24 years old. Okay. All right. I mean, I was a little immature at 24 myself, so I'll let it slide. He got 2 more months because once you hit 25, you kind of start kind of piecing shit together a little bit. So you got 2 more months of immaturity.
Oh, okay.
And then your frontal lobe fully develops at 25, so he should have everything figured out by then. So he's got 2 more months.
Yeah, I don't
Of the
know.
bullshit and shenanigans, and then you gotta get together.
Not every motherfucker hits 25 and becomes a model citizen. Let's be real.
Yeah, I know.
And it could be a CTE situation.
Oh man,
But if that's the case,
it could be an alcoholic situation. Too,
yeah,
I
that's
mean.
but that's what I was gonna say. If that's the case and it's a CTE situation, drinking is only gonna make that way
It's gonna
worse.
exacerbate the problem.
Oh my god, unbelievably so. You'd have to think. I mean, yeah, to some degree, I'm sure it's self-medicating, but like, man, if your brain ain't in peak shape, what's drinking gonna do? So yeah, I'm worried about the drinking. I'm worried about who he's around, his influences. I'm a little bit worried about his stardom. He doesn't even have the big bag yet, and he's already treated
like a star.
a superstar. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
I mean-
he is like one of the preeminent non-quarterback stars of the league right now, I think.
Would you say Sean McVay is the type of coach that doesn't put up with no BS, like kind of like a Bill Belichick?
I
Like,
don't
he
know
care how
about
good
that.
you
I
are?
think he's a little bit more player friendly than Bill.
Okay.
But what would Bill do in this situation?
Try to cut him. I mean, he cut Randy Moss. When
Yeah,
he
but
didn't cut
Randy Moss's performance is declining a little bit, so it was a little easier to do that. And what did Randy even do?
I don't even know. I just know he got traded into the
I don't think
Vikings.
Randy did anything. I think
don't remember.
Bill
I know with the
Belichick.
Vikings he did, and they got rid of him.
Well, yeah, with the Vikings, that was after the Patriots, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if Randy wanted to be.
I mean,
there.
they got rid of AB. They got rid of AB. And the Patriots needed they needed a receiver that year. That was Brady's last year where they had no weapons, and AB was
AB did something that
sexual
was-
assault allegation.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's like, and he hadn't even played a game.
He played one game.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
Was
played
it
that
regular
one game.
season?
Yeah, against the Dolphins.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a touchdown. Because the Patriots, remember that year, 2019, the Patriots had no weapons, and it was like Brady or bust, pretty much.
yeah.
And so he needed a receiver, so they got AB from the Raiders. They had played him in one game, and then after that one game, the allegations came out, and then the Patriots cut him.
Yeah. Damn, this is a little bit different from that.
It's not that to that extreme. It's just there's no allegations like that against Puka, but yeah,
We don't want it to escalate there.
yeah, we don't want it to get any worse than. I mean, this is already kind of bad, but it's not like bad, I guess.
Yeah, I just see a little bit of evolution in his character. He came in just so like happy-go-lucky, just like
he kind of gives me
smiling.
arrogant vibes, like just a dude bro kind of
Yeah,
guy.
a little bit, but he was like smiling all the time, just so happy to be there and play ball, be able to, actually start for the team and be a part of something. And now you sort of see the arrogance kind of coming through. Like I'm like that. I could do whatever the fuck I want. And yeah, he doesn't even have the money yet. Like whatever you are, the money. It's like money and alcohol are kind of the same. Whatever you are, the money's only going to make it worse.
Worse, yeah.
Yeah, like it's going to make you more of whatever you already are. And yeah, man, it's a pickle because I don't want Puka to leave. We need him. I'm just going to come right out and say it. If this was anyone else besides him or Matthew Stafford, you could almost just cut. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We can figure this thing out without them. But these two guys are just the indispensable men. Either one of them goes, our season is basically over. Our future might be over. The Matthew Stafford era is not going to be a competitive era. Down the stretch, at least. And that's what we're looking at. So what the fuck do you do? We're kind of in...
I'm sure they're gonna have to talk to him. I mean, at this point, I'm sure Sean McVay and the owners and everybody sat down with him like, hey man, we want to give you this big contract, but this right here ain't gonna cut it.
Right. Like, so what do we need to do to help make you successful and not have situations like this? Because you're only hurting yourself.
Is it the drinking? Is it the partying? Are you doing drugs? Just be honest with us. If you're doing drugs, like just be honest. We could cover that up and get that. We can cover that up and make sure you get clean by the time NFL starts testing for stuff. Like what? Like is it the girls? Like I know what he got. He got cheated on or something like that. I mean that changes the man. Getting cheated on, well, bring you to dark places, and maybe he's going through a depression that he don't know, like no one knows about, and he's using this as a way to cope.
Is that what you think? He got cheated on by a Jewish girl? Or was it that his girl cheated on him with a Jewish guy?
I don't know. Let me see. I just know that he got cheated on. That's why he had that great season. Yeah, man. That's why he had that great season, man. He had no choice but to ball out.
Yeah, it was all cheating rage.
Yeah. I guess it was never publicly confirmed, but ugly 2025 paternity dispute with his ex-girlfriend. So not only did he get cheated on, but maybe the baby wasn't even hit. Oh man,
damn.
See, that brought out the worst in him. So I mean, he balled out, so maybe he should get cheated on because he did have a hell of a season last year. But maybe this is all his way of coping with heartbreak, man.
Or maybe this will make him rage even more next season.
Yeah, maybe putting this chip on his back saying we want to pay you but we don't trust you is another way, like motivate him. But
or he just wants to beat the allegation, shut everyone up.
That too,
because it ain't not gonna shut everybody up quite like a baller. If you're that good, people will they'll give you leeway, man.
Yeah. So
I mean, what would happen if Michael Jordan in his prime bit a chick? Not shit.
She'd probably get paid a big.
Well, she'd probably get paid. She'd probably get paid, but yeah, he ain't going to fucking jail for assault.
Yeah, he's not. He's got hush money, like, what I'm saying? He was a little 50 mil, shut your mouth and don't say nothing about this. I'll bite you again.
Yeah.
But, Puka don't got hush money, apparently. I mean, this happened, it says it happened in December. Like, what took so long? Like, you just going to let that bite? You could have got, like, staph infection or something.
Yeah.
Let me see. But yeah, man. I mean, this is this would suck. I would feel bad for you, man, if Puka's situation doesn't work out.
It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible.
I would feel bad, and then he ends up like going to like the Raiders or something. I mean, he'll fit in the Raiders.
I know, or the Jets. Like that's what Sean needs to tell him. Where do you want to go? What is it about? Are you trying to leave Los Angeles? This is the place everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to be here. Tell us what do we need to do? Like, you don't want to go to the Jets, do you?
Right.
Or just get out of the league altogether, because that's
Nah,
That's the trajectory.
I mean, fucking AB got like how many chances?
Yeah, I know, but like it
And
depends on the crime. If he continues to escalate and go down this path,
yeah.
you never know where things could end
I
up.
mean, we got Deshaun Watson still in the league, man. I mean, that guy was a
Yeah.
serial tugger pretty much, and I mean, he's probably gonna be starting next year. So the only guy
I
that
hope
actually
not.
got blackballed was Justin Tucker because he was doing the same thing.
Oh,
The
Justin
Ravens
Tucker
kicker,
was?
yeah, but
I
he
didn't
got
even know that.
yeah he got cut and he got pretty much blackballed from the league. I think he's still a free agent.
Well,
Yeah,
he also kind of sucked down the stretch, missing a bunch of kicks. I thought that's why he got cut.
that made it easier for them. Yeah.
I think that's the main reason, to be honest with you. Um,
Yeah, I think if he was still doing what he was doing in his prime, I think the Ravens would have been like, "Hey, man, I mean, stop getting hand jobs at the Asian places and stay at home."
didn't Bob Kraft have that problem though too?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Ain't shit you can do about that.
I mean, who's gonna fire? Who's gonna tell him something himself? Look in the
Well,
mirror.
yeah, exactly.
You gotta stop doing
You
that.
got to stop doing that. But it's so good. How do I stop? Having sort of a
It's such a
shoulder
good
angel
deal.
and devil
Yeah.
type of situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he's-
um,
yeah.
I-
Let's hope Puka. Let's hope they don't escalate that far. Let's just hope this is a come the Jesus moment for Puka, where it's like, yeah, you know what? I gotta fucking act right before I fumble this big bag and fumble
truly.
generational wealth. So let me just get it together.
And it does make me nervous to pay him.
Yeah,
He's got to really clean it up, man. He's got to really clean it up to make me feel a little bit more confident to do this. Because he is not a guy you want to let go. Every
No.
team in the league wants him. They want a Puka on their team.
I would take Puka on our team.
Shit, yeah. Every team in the league would want him. I bet most teams would rather have him than JSN.
I don't know about that one.
I do.
I don't know about most teams. I think desperate teams, maybe. Like the Raiders.
Well, I mean,
the
if you
Jets.
take the behavior out of it, I think
I
they
mean,
look at his skill set and say that's among, if not the best in the league.
Oh, okay. If you take the behavior out of it, yes. Okay. But if you take the behavior with it, I say the Browns, the Jets, the Raiders will take them. Because
Yeah,
those teams have no standards for behavior.
Brady would still fuck with him.
Yeah.
Brady will overlook a lot. He don't care. All right. We've talked about this one for a good minute. It's really our premier topic, though. But we can. I don't want to talk about this next one too much, but yeah, we can move on. There was a rumor sort of going around. I guess it's more than a rumor at this point. Brady was sort of pondering about the possibility of a return to the NFL, sort of asking about it, you know.
He asked around, yeah.
Yeah, to see what people would feel about that if it were a possibility. Could something like that happen? And this dude needs to go home. Just stay in the booth. Shut the hell up. We don't need you in the league, bro. You don't need to do that. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I mean,
Who would he quarterback for? The Raiders?
I would say he would have to go to an ideal. I mean, because if you look at his last year in Tampa, where the situation wasn't really perfect as it was the first year or the second year, he kind of looked a little mid for Brady's standard. He looked a little mid, man. He couldn't put up the ball. Like, he couldn't put up points. They were losing. They only won that division because they played in a terrible division. That was like the worst division in football that year, and they won at be 9-8 that year.
8-9.
8-9. They won the division. So that says a lot. So it's just like Brady. I don't know. I guess because he's mastered the position and he just beats you with his mind. Like, his body is like, I guess it's almost like an afterthought almost. So it's like, as long as he has this up here, he can still play pretty much. And
his arm,
his
like
arm's
they
still
always,
pretty solid.
yeah, they always say the arm is the last thing to go.
Except with Peyton Manning, that was like his first thing to go.
Well,
yeah, yeah.
Peyton Manning's body was breaking down. Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, it didn't help that he threw a couple dots there in flag football. If you saw the highlights where he like
I
kind of
didn't
like
actually see it. No,
he juked the defender like running towards right at him. You know, I don't know. Flag football is kind of weird. Like they just run right at you as soon as you spike the ball. There's no Mississippi's. They just
really.
yeah, they just go. They just go
with no protection.
No, you just go. I guess they were like get like a 15-yard like head start to like run down the field.
Oh, okay. So, but you can't line up right on.
Yeah,
the
you're
line
not
of
right on the
scrimmage.
line. Yeah, they, I don't know. It's
start
weird.
Farther back.
But
Okay.
he like juked the defender that ran right at him. He like did like a little back step and he threw like a touchdown to Diggs. Stephon Diggs was in the game for some reason. And there's weird. There's a lot of NFL players. I don't know how the NFL feels about, or the owners feel about their players playing off-season football.
Yeah, I mean they're allowed to play in that Pro Bowl.
Yeah, but
they're not limited from playing like basketball and shit. I don't think they put that in contracts.
I don't know. I know they don't like the idea though. If they see you doing stuff too much, like fucking, was it jet skiing, quadding? They probably might put that on the contract.
Jet skiing?
They basically don't want you to do anything that could injure you.
You're talking about like water skiing, or like wakeboarding or whatever they call it. Jet skiing, you just sit on a jet ski and go.
Hey man, they want no risk of injuries off their watch. If you get her on the field, that's fine, I guess. But
I mean, Mahomes has a basketball court at his house.
Does it look like Mahomes playing basketball? You see that body, that dad body?
That's true. He lines up at the free throw line. It has one of those like things that return the balls, or maybe just a trained guy. It's all his job is pass the
basketball. The ball.
Yeah.
Good shot, Mahomes. Is fucking airball. Great shot, boss.
Yeah. Dude, you can still make it to the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, Brady. The idea would be like, what if, because obviously he's the owner of the Raiders, what if he came in for the Raiders, like, since they're already paying him, I guess, from the team, owning the team, whatever, I guess, however owners get paid for merchandise sales, ticket sales, all that good stuff. What if he just played it for free for the Raiders? Would that help make the team better? A little bit, but they would still be a bad team. Like, if he could only play for the team he owned, which is the Raiders, if he played last year, for example, they probably win like 2 more games, maybe, at that.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know.
Right, 3 to 4 more games. Max. 4 games max. That roster was bad. The O-line was bad. Brady needs a good O-line. He's not mobile, so he's a sitting duck. So if the O-line collapses right as soon as the ball snaps, he's gonna get sacked a lot. No receivers. Who's gonna break away, get open? Nobody.
Well, O-line often, I feel like people underestimate how much protection has to do with the quarterback. Because the quarterback calls protections, and Brady knows how to do that.
Yeah.
So and he also studies film. He'll tell his O-line, watch this and this and this. When the defensive line, they're going to run a stunt. This guy's going to fall off, come behind this guy. You're going to have to watch out for a spy. If you leave a lane wide open for the spy, he'll just come after me. Shit like that. He'll know. So, Brady knows how to adjust protections based on what he sees from the defense. A lot of quarterbacks, I don't know, that they may not be as good at that.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a cerebral quarterback to kind of know how to make the adjustments at the O-line, especially for like blind. Because Brady, he's been around so long, he's kind of seen it all. So he can see when a defense is going to blitz, where they're going to blitz from. So he can make those adjustments at the O-line. But I don't know, man. Even if he came back, it'd probably be just like Tampa Bay's last year at Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he didn't really look super invested that last year. He wasn't into it. He's kind of like...
He was going through the divorce.
Yeah.
And he got cheated on or something like that.
And I have to think it would just be... He's not going to be all in anymore. I don't think he can be. I think he's going to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah. No, maybe not. Maybe he's been away. He kind of misses the game, and I don't know. I think you love a sport. You're gonna love a sport no matter if you're done playing or not. Like, it's not because
I know he loves it, but I just don't know that he's in a place in his life at his age with his kids and all the commitments he has outside of football, everything he does, his YouTube channel, his hobbies. I don't think he's in a place where he fully commit.
Yeah, and he's got the big contract with Fox for
Yeah.
commentating. So,
Mhm.
and the NFL don't really like that because he's an owner.
Owner. Yeah.
Yeah,
He is a minority owner though.
yeah. I mean, it's fine to miss the game. Like even though I never play pro football, but I would love to just throw the football around and catch it. Like that would be fun no matter how old I get. I mean, at the end of the day, pro sports, you're doing something you love unless you're doing it for the money. But if you really love a sport, you probably play. I'm sure Brady would play for free if he could, if the NFL allowed it.
You know, what probably happened is he saw Philip.
Oh, Phillip Rivers
And he's
inspired
like,
him to come back.
yeah, I could probably do that. Hell, I could probably do better than he did.
Damn, how was
Like,
Brady
there's
again?
so much quarterback play last year in the league that was pathetic. And I still could be a top tenner. But the problem is Brady, you ain't going to the Raiders and you ain't winning a Super Bowl. Or rather, you're not winning a Super Bowl with the Raiders if you go.
Yeah, he's 48. He'll be 49 at the start of the season. So
Like, you're not going to be of the league's top tier. You're not going to outplay Matthew Stafford from the pocket. And you're not going to ever be able to do what Mahomes and Josh Allen do.
you think I'll play Matthew Stafford? I don't know about that one, man.
I don't think he can.
If you put him on the Rams, you don't think he'd do better than Matthew Stafford?
No. He would not have had the year last year that Matthew Stafford did.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I think he'd have a pretty close year, to be honest. I'm a Brady hater at heart, and I can't deny that. I think if he was with the Rams last year, I think he'd probably do around the same as Matthew Stafford. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I
Now, if
don't
he was
know.
a few years younger, like during his Tampa Bay years, like that age,
40. I mean, he was already old at 10. He was like 42, 43.
yeah. Well, still, he was actively in football. If you paired him with Sean McVay at that point, then it'd be interesting.
I don't know. I mean, he did look. I mean, I was impressed with his flag football highlights, man. I get his flag football, but I was impressed with the way he's still throwing the ball, like at that age. It still had some spin on that football. So it had some spin. But,
I just think Matthew Stafford's way more committed right now than Tom Brady would be.
if Tom Brady said, "I'm just gonna focus on football, nothing else, no commitment to anything else, just football,"
So fuck them kids, huh?
my kids, they're on their own again. Daddy's
Yeah.
going back to work.
Mama's gonna watch you.
Yeah, mama's gonna watch you. You know the routine. Don't ask me for nothing for the next 9 months.
Spend some damn time with your kids, dude. Fuck. You're
So-
like 50.
He's about to be next year.
Come on, bro. You're going to be dead within 30 years. Like, come on, bro. You're closer to
man.
being dead than you are
Some people are just
born.
some people are addicted to a lot of random things, different things, and he's addicted to playing football.
I mean, yeah, you did, but you got to do it for so long, and now you're a broadcaster. You're still a part of the game. People, don't be Jordan on the Wizards, bro. We didn't need that in our lives. We never needed to see
I want
that.
to see Jordan on the Wizards, Brady. I mean, we kind of did it last year in Tampa, but
Yeah, but he was
It didn't
still with
help.
the team he won a Super Bowl with.
Yeah,
he
he
just
won. I
had
was
a
like,
one decline year.
if he would have had that 1 year with Tampa, like just that last year was his only year at Tampa, and then that would be like Jordan with the Wizards. But the fact that he was able to win a Super Bowl and go to the playoffs,
Yeah.
yeah,
It didn't really have that feel because he had 3 years in Tampa. It was Super Bowl. Then it was like 13-3 season or 13-4, whatever it was.
yeah,
And then
43 touchdowns or something like that.
yeah, and then the last season it was like a fall off year in which he still made the playoffs.
Still
So
made the playoffs. He didn't
yeah.
have a terrible statistical year. I think he had like 25 touchdowns.
yeah, it
and
wasn't great, but you give him leeway because he's so old, and the Bucks probably really begged him to come back and shit. So
Yeah, his O line was pretty bad that year. God damn, his Wikipedia was long as hell. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't see him coming back, and I don't think we should have him back. And I agree with the league. I wouldn't like it either from that standpoint.
Yeah,
as well.
His last year was 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not terrible. He threw for 4,600 yards. 66% completion rate. 66.8. He actually had a better completion rate than he did his first season with Tampa. and his last season at the Patriots. I mean, he didn't have like a terrible year. They just weren't winning.
Yeah. Well, he like probably wasn't throwing the ball down the field as much.
Yeah.
Worse O-line, so less time. He wasn't with Bruce Arians anymore. He had the other guy, whatever his name. I can't think of his name. What's his face?
Todd Bowles.
Yeah, Todd Bowles.
Yeah, took over as head coach. Yeah.
But yeah. Brady, please stay retired. Please.
Just one time, Brady, come back. We'll send you out the right way.
Yeah.
On a wheelchair. We'll send him out Brett Favre style.
I thought you hated this dude. What?
I do. That's why I said we'll send him out Brett Favre style.
Oh, okay. I get what you're
Knock
saying.
him out. Yeah.
Via what? Dick pics?
No, like knock him out. Just injury, just can't take the punishment no more. The beatings.
We're gonna accuse him of stealing from charity, or from tax fraud or whatever it was.
Yeah, welfare.
Yeah, welfare fraud. Yeah, that was. God, that just makes me sick though. Brett,
not a good man off the field, man.
Yeah, I don't like Brett.
I was never I was a Packer hater, so I never liked Brett Favre anyways.
Man, what's with these Packer quarterbacks? They're just
douchebags.
Yeah, douchebags.
Jordan Love doesn't seem like a douchebag.
I know, but Jordan Love's also not as good as the other two. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like all the good ones are douchebags.
Well, Packers got lucky, man. They just went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. 40 years of good quarterback.
Although to be honest, 40 years for 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not crazy, given that at many stretches of those careers and those 40 years, they had what was considered basically to be the best quarterback, at least the most talented.
Yeah, I remember when Brett Favre last year at the Packers, when he broke the Dan Marino's record, he was like regarded as the GOAT quarterback. Remember that? Dan
Marino's all-time touchdown record?
Yeah, 420. Brett Favre broke it in 2007, and he was like he was titled the GOAT during that short time, and then that kind of ship sailed pretty soon. Then it was, I'm gonna say Manning was maybe titled the GOAT at one point. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't know. It went from like Favre to maybe, I guess, Brady.
No, I thought it did go to
Manning,
and then Brady.
Then Rodgers.
Because Breeze got the all-time yardage, but then Brady took that too.
Yeah, but Brady Brady holds all the records now, and I don't think no
all-timers. Yeah. Well, he doesn't hold consecutive starts. Brett still has that, I think.
Really? See.
Consecutive starts for a non-kicker, I think, is Brett. Eli would be second, I think.
Yeah, they did. Eli, they what's it called? Fucking benched him before he could break the record or something like that. Yeah, Brett Favre's current streak of 297 consecutive games. Damn. Oh, is it because Brady got injured?
Yeah, in 08. Also, he got suspended and shit.
Oh, yeah, in 2016. Damn. How many seasons is 297 games? Was that kind of playoffs?
Yeah, it might. I don't know.
Phillip Rivers 208.
Oh, yeah, Phillip did play a lot of consecutive, didn't he?
Yeah. So that's from 1992 to 2010. Oh, damn. So he basically never missed any time.
Yeah. Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he literally ever missed time his entire career. Maybe last season. I can't remember. I mean, he's come out of games, but in terms of starting, he's always...
Oh, it doesn't even include playoffs, actually.
Oh, wow.
If it did, it's 321 from 92 to 2010. And then his streak ended in December 2010 due to a shoulder injury. So that was his last year, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was done at that point. Season was shit anyway.
Yeah, I don't think no one's ever going to break that record.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
It's crazy.
Has Josh Allen ever been
Injured?
not started? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I mean, if you look up his stats, it might show his game starts.
I was looking at Brett Favre. Yeah, he literally in '92 he only played 15 games, and then after that it's all straight 16s all the way up to 2010. That's crazy. Straight 16s.
Okay, so Josh Allen in his rookie year only has 12 games played.
Was he a starter?
For 12 games.
So, I mean,
this
did he
doesn't
come
have
off the
game
bench?
starts. What games? It only has game played. They used to have game starts on all these stats. What the hell, man? Yeah, I'm having a trouble finding But yeah, he looks like he has a lot of complete seasons.
Game starts 5 and 6, 11, 16, 17, 17. Yeah, he hasn't missed any since his rookie season. It's an Iron Man quarterback right there.
Yeah, that is impressive in this day and age when so many other quarterbacks don't do that.
7. Wait, hold on. Maybe he did in 2022. Why is
Yeah, he has 16 in 2022.
Because it goes 17, 21, then 16, 20. Unless
Did
they're
he
counting
sit the
playoffs.
last game of the season then? Or was he out for a week?
Maybe they benched them because they were 13 and 3. So
Yeah.
that could make sense. They benched them.
Damn, that's so shitty that counts against that though.
They could have at least, yeah, because they could just have them start the game and do like a handoff and then take them out.
Yeah. They shouldn't count that shit against that. That's just lame. So he doesn't have, he's not in the running basically just on technicality. That's crazy. Because all these other seasons are all the games except for his rookie.
Yeah. I know Mahomes missed some time. Let me see. Yeah,
Well, he just did.
Yeah, he just did. But even before, I could have sworn he had been hurt before too, because he stays getting hurt. Yeah, I don't think no one's gonna break Brett Favre's record, man. That's 18 years straight. 18 years of no missing games. 18 years straight. That's
insane.
That's insane. Especially during that time when the 90s of football was way more rougher, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe now, I guess, with all the rules, but you have to be like a Brady type player where you just.
But they seem even more fragile now.
That's also true.
I don't know.
That's probably never gonna get. At least not in our lifetime.
No, that's a crazy stat, dude. I guess we can move on to our. I'm gonna call it the final topic: football. I got the chance to go to a UFL Spring League game here in St. Louis, the St. Louis Battlehawks. It was kickoff weekend, and it was a really interesting experience. I actually have a hard time ranking the experience or reviewing it, so to speak, just because
Do they play at the old Rams Stadium?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I do have some pictures I could throw up here. Let me make sure you can. Oops. Let me make sure you can see everything. Now you will not, I guess, be able to see the pictures.
I can see them from the Discord.
Oh, you want me to share them on the Discord? Oh, those
No,
videos and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, I have a few more pictures than that, but yeah, Yeah, I have a slideshow up. It was a really interesting experience. I'm not sure how to rank it, though, because, you are in an NFL stadium. So it's not full, as you can see right now. The nosebleeds are just turned off. Like, nothing up there. But everything up to the club suite, or the club suite seats or whatever, those are pretty poppin'. And you'll see some empty spaces here and there, but actually, and I have a picture of it, I think, one picture, when Nelly came out, it was like the bottom of the bowl was full. So, like, people were kind of in and out of their seats, to and fro or whatever, and then the Nelly performance really, that's when it was at its peak. Now, how do I rate this? Do I judge this against an NFL game? An NFL experience? Especially, this is now a defunct NFL stadium anyway. And all the other UFL teams, I don't think they play in stadiums like this. Not of this caliber. Maybe Detroit does, the Panthers or whatever they call them. They might play in the Lions Stadium, although I'm not sure they do anymore. So it's hard to know how to judge this. But I would say it was actually closer to what I remember Rams games being in the stadium than it did feel like a Bush League, like minor league baseball game, where there's like a small handful of people, basically family of the of the team. Yeah, and like maybe some scouts and team execs or whatever. And that would be it. It did not feel like that. I mean, you look at this crowd and it's like, there's some excitement there, man. People were dressed up in all kinds of crazy shit. Like Battlehawk, costumes, and you had guys in, what do you call those? What do they call those Mexican wrestler Macho Libre or whatever?
Luchador mask, luchador.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
you tell me. Yeah, the guys from Guacamole, what they're doing.
Yeah,
that type of shit.
Luchador mask. Yeah,
Luchadora, Dore. I don't know.
Yeah, luchador.
Yeah, luchador. Okay. Yeah. So you had guys in that. You had guys looking like Hulk Hogan. Dressed out in Battlehawk shit.
You have a Battlehawk jersey on, man?
No, I just had a hoodie.
You were ashamed to be at a UFL game or something?
Well, what jersey are you gonna buy? I saw guys, and I saw maybe a couple of jerseys, but they were for the coach because Ricky Prohl is the coach. Don't know if you remember him. He was a Rams wide receiver during the greatest show on earth, on turf.
On turf? Nah. That was before my time.
So he was the one that caught the only touchdown of the entire game in the NFC Championship that launched the Rams to the Super Bowl. Ricky Prohl.
Oh, so he's like a St. Louis legend.
Kinda. Yeah, he was actually our fourth receiver on the roster, but then he went, I think, to Carolina, and he was like the number 2. That's how deep crazy our roster was.
Isaac and Torrey.
Yeah, Isaac and Torrey and Oz. Yeah, and Oz Hakeem. And then 4 was Ricky Prohl. So he was kind of like a slot number 4 type of guy. But we did actually run 4 receivers a lot. That's the greatest show on turf was crazy. It's not like football now, but yeah, so there's a lot of love for him. But yeah, not really many jerseys being worn at the game. It's not of NFL caliber where you're really representing a player, and there's like going to be these long-time legends. You buy a jersey, that shit could be out of date mid-season. You know what I mean? Definitely by the end of season, because there's so much shuffling around in the league. Every year you could have a new quarterback. Actually, the DC Defenders quarterback we were playing against was the original quarterback for the Battlehawks in the UFL's return season, or maybe the XFL's inaugural season. It used to be our quarterback at one point in time. Seems like every year you might have a new one. So, but yeah, it was really, really fun atmosphere. We actually had the club seats. She instead of getting close to the action, we wanted like the nice, comfortable chairs, and you had food being served out there. It was all included, and like restrooms were all sort of, I guess segregated, I don't know, secluded from the other fans. Yeah. So you had our own sections, restrooms, and concessions. That was awesome. Soda was included.
Was the tickets?
I don't remember. She bought them because it was my birthday. She bought them. It was like $100 something for
Oh, that's not
sure.
bad for a nice experience like that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So probably around 300 for both of us.
That would have been like 10,000 in the NFL.
Oh God, yeah, it would have been crazy in the NFL. Like 300, you're in the nosebleed. 150 a person, you're a nosebleed
You're
territory.
outside the stadium.
Yeah, exactly. You're watching on TV. Yeah. So
I mean that's a fun experience though. I mean, I would go to, if we had a UFL team or something. I would go because I've been in preseason games. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've been to like a regular NFL season. I've been in a preseason game. And I mean, it's just fun. I mean, because you like feed off the crowd, the energy of the crowd, pretty much. So if the crowd's having a good time, you're gonna have a good time. And yeah, it sucks that we don't have. I looked it up. There's only 8 teams in the UFL, so we don't even have a team here in Arizona.
yeah, and they really need to reshuffle the cities. Some cities I don't think need them. St. Louis is perfect.
Yeah, because you guys don't have a football team. Yeah,
Yeah, and we have fans that will show up.
Dallas. So we got Columbus Aviators for Ohio. Ohio's a big football.
Yeah, and Columbus doesn't have a NFL team, so that might not be bad.
Oh, then
But
they got
like-
Ted Ginn Jr. as a coach. I'm looking at the coaches because they have the coaches out. So yeah, Ricky, Anthony, Chris Redmond. He sounds familiar. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking about Resident Evil, Chris Redfield. All right. I was like, that guy sounds familiar, but that's
no.
Resident Evil, yeah.
Oh no, that's the main character from Resident Evil.
I mean, the former teams were Michigan Panthers, Memphis Showboat. That's a stupid name.
Yeah.
San Antonio Brahmas.
Yeah, it's like a bull or a
Yeah,
goat.
isn't that the Fallout 2-headed fucking cow or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, so we got the Louisville Kings, Orlando Storm, St. Louis, the Battlehawks, the Houston Gamblers. That's an interesting name. DC Defenders, Dallas Renegades, Columbus Aviators, and the Birmingham Stallions.
What was the Houston team?
The
Renegades.
Gamblers.
No. Oh, I mean the Dallas
Renegades. That's a cool name.
Yeah, honestly, the Battlehawks is the best.
Battlehawks best name.
Best name, probably best uniforms, best helmets. Yeah. But the Renegades is probably second.
Yeah, I would say I like the Renegades name. It's pretty cool. The Gamblers is a crazy name just because of all the sports gambling we already got going on.
Yeah, not only that, but like it makes your team. Watch they sign a conservative head coach. You know.
Birmingham Stallions. Orlando Storm's kind of basic. Like
Yeah,
Orlando.
real basic. It sounds like a
Storm.
WNBA team or something.
It sounds like a normal day in Orlando. There's a storm in Orlando. Don't they get like hurricanes and stuff? So nah.
Yeah, but they already have a hurricane team for hockey.
Yeah.
So many team names have been made up, are used up already. Battlehawks is pretty cool.
Pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Even though they're already, what is it, the Atlanta Hawks, right? They didn't change
but they're not Battlehawk.
No, they're not Battlehawks.
Yeah, this is a different bird.
Battlehawk, well, there is no such thing as a Battlehawk, right? It's just
No,
they're just making that shit up. It's not. There's no hawks that have like swords they're winging around.
Yeah, it's not a bird just fucking bred of fire. It's not a fucking.
But it does sound awesome, right? Like they should have used more ideas like that, like just kind of like combining things and making cool shit up, you know?
Yeah, like if Arizona had a team, we'd be like the. That sounds good. I was say the Arizona Rattlesnakes or something, but we got the Diamondbacks.
The Armadillos.
No, we don't even got that here. No, we would have to
really?
like, yeah.
The cactuses.
Arizona cacti. No.
The dunes. The Arizona dunes.
I was gonna say Arizona
Sandstorms.
No, we don't got those.
Damn.
We got Dust Devils. Arizona Dust Devils. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Dust Devils, yeah.
We do got
The
Dust Devils.
tumbleweeds.
No, that sounds impressive. No, we gotta sound something intimidating, man. The Arizona Outlaws.
Yeah, they use outlaws for a lot of shit.
I know.
They used to have an outlaw team in the XFL.
And that's what.
I think they may have changed the outlaws to the Renegades.
Did you ever play that game, the Blitz? No pun
NFL
intended.
Blitz?
No, not the NFL Blitz. When they lost the license, they just made the game called Blitz the League.
Oh, so they stole the name of our show. No, I didn't play that one.
It was back in the days. It was made by people that made NFL Blitz, but they lost the license to EA, so they made a game called Blitz the League, and they had an Arizona team on there. Let me see, Arizona team. What was it? What was the Arizona team called? Yeah, it's called Arizona Outlaws. I was like that. That's where I got it from. Arizona Outlaws.
You know, they could have like would it be too provocative or offensive to call some team the Sharpshooters?
Arizona Sharpshooters.
Oh, yeah. Like a cowboy, like an outlaw or a cowboy.
Yeah, no,
Sharpshooter.
I wouldn't be. I don't see.
Or
that.
the duelist.
Arizona
Like they do that in the
Duelists.
West, right? The duelists.
Yeah.
Is that
I would
too
say-
offensive?
No. Arizona Amigos. We got a big
Um,
Hispanic
yeah.
community. Hispanic
The
community.
sombreros.
Something
Hola.
like that. We got a big Hispanic base, you know what I mean, fan base or population here in Arizona. So something like that, you know, Arizona Amigos. I mean, we have a soccer team.
The
I forgot
hombres.
The Hombres. Or we got
The cartels.
the Arizona Cartels. That's a little wild. Let me see.
That would be great. That it's actually kind of ironically a good name, but at
That
the
is
same
kind
time,
of a catchy name, Arizona Cartels.
Yeah, the cartel, or
We forfeit before the game starts. We're forfeiting.
like Arizona cartel. Yeah,
um,
yeah, they're gonna meet you at the locker room at halftime. They want a quick word.
no, but yeah. I mean, shit. I feel bad for players in that league just because like it's so hard to grab like fans from the NFL, bro. Like it
is, but
like,
they're
the
not
NFL
competing directly.
Yeah, they're not. They're just like this is to hold you out, but still, man. Like people are just have such an emotional attachment to the teams in the NFL just because of the longevity of the league and all that, the history of the league that it's so hard to pull away. Like we could like lose all our starters. The league, like let's say the starters all go on strike, the NFL's still gonna go on.
I know
bro.
it's
People
it's
still
so
gonna
ingrained
watch.
in the in
Like,
basically
yes,
Americana. It's a part of our history.
Yeah, yes, the Raiders might take a dip, especially for the casuals, but the hardcore fans, man, they're like locked in with their team, man.
I
Like,
know like it's hard to imagine me ever not being a Rams fan. Like you know.
I know you had a pretty stable. Like we haven't had a quarterback really since Andrew Luck, bro, and I'm still like tuned in with the Colts. Like,
Yeah.
no matter how bad we are, no matter who the fuck's out there at quarterback, I'm still gonna watch. Although it is hard to watch, but you still watch, man.
We went through that era. 05 to 2015 was horrible. About as unwatchable of NFL football as you could imagine.
Oh, 05. Who'd you have? You had Mark Bolger. Or whatever
yeah,
his
but
name?
like we between that decade, we were the worst team in that
You were one of
stretch
the
of
worst
10
teams.
years.
Yeah, you were one of the worst teams. I mean,
Not one of. I think we were like literally by statistics of that era,
Nah.
05 to 2015, we were the worst.
worse than now. I wouldn't say you were worse than the Raiders or the Browns.
But by win percentage and like total yardage and all that, I think we might
Let's
actually
see.
be the worst of that era.
Team winning percentage 05 through 2015. There's always some kind of weird stats. Let's
Maybe
see.
the Raiders or fucking Jets. I don't know.
The worst team 2005-2015 Cleveland Browns.
Oh, really? Really clear.
Other low performers, the Oakland Raiders and Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, man. Don't be so hard on
Oh,
the
you know
Rams,
what?
man.
05 might have thrown us off just because of I think we did make the playoffs in 05.
Honestly, you guys weren't like terrible. You guys had what was his name? Steven Jackson. He was really good. I'm trying to find like somewhere where I can see like your past seasons
Probably our Wikipedia.
without going like scrolling all the way down. Without scrolling all the way down. Let me see. Here we go. Football reference. All right. So we go to 05. 05. Here we go. 6-10, 8-8, 3-13. Ooh, 2-14, 1-15. All right. So between 07 and 09, it was a total of 6 wins. 6 wins. Not bad. In 3 years, 6 wins in 3 years, not bad. And then you guys kind of pieced it together in 2010. You went 7-9 because the year in 09 you went 1-15.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you guys were trash.
I told
Sorry.
you. We were really, really bad for like
Who's
a good 7 years there.
who's the quarterback by that time frame?
Oh, dude, it was a hodgepodge of
Oh yeah,
crap.
Sam Bradford or not Sam? Yeah,
Well,
Sam
Sam Bradford
Bradford.
was the main one because he was supposed to help. But
Yeah,
outside of that, he was always hurt. So
'cause I remember.
it was a
Yes,
hodgepodge
you
of
guys got him with the number
nonsense.
one pick. Because I remember now. Because the '09 was the year they went to the I think the championship game, lost to Tim Tebow, and then you guys got him with the number one pick, even though he was kind of injury prone. But you guys took him number one because you guys went 1-15. Then you guys went 7, and you guys had Steve Spagnuolo as the coach. I remember that. And
Yeah, and
his
then he got fired like the next year or something, and then we got Jeff
yeah,
Fisher.
no, you guys had him for 3 seasons. He got fired after you guys went 2-14,
Oh,
and then you guys got Jeff Fisher, and then you guys went 7-8. Then you guys switched over to Brady Quinn, went 7-9, 6-10. Then got rid of him and had Donald. I don't know who Donald is.
I
Who's
forget.
Donald? Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh wait, maybe this is top players. Oh, I guess this was your top players. Damn, so
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. So you guys had Brady Quinn as your top player. That's crazy. Oh, Robert Quinn. I apologize.
Oh,
So
that's
yes,
Robert was actually really good.
okay. This doesn't show your quarterbacks. Okay, this is just your most valuable players. Okay, I thought it was Brady Quinn. My bad, y'all. But yeah, you guys, yes, yeah, okay, you guys were pretty trash.
I tell you, it was bad.
The next one, I don't really remember, but yeah, you guys. I remember now. It's kind of like seeing Sam Bradford. Yes, I remember you guys drafted him number one, and you guys had Steve Spagnuolo as your head coach. I could have swore you guys had what's Nick Foles as a quarterback at one
For
point.
1 year, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
He
for
was
one
kind of
year in
trash.
2015. Or I think that might have been the last St. Louis season.
No, because you guys got
Or was it Case Keenum? No, Case Keenum was in L.A.
what? Oh, 2016 was the first year. Yeah, let me see.
2016 was the first year in L.A. 2015 was the last year in St. Louis.
Nick Foles, yeah. Nick Foles, yeah.
He was the last Rams quarterback. And then he went to Philly and won a Super Bowl.
He was the last St. Louis Rams quarterback.
And he didn't do shit here, but for whatever reason.
He got you guys. He got you guys the number one pick, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where they were bragging about.
Wait, no, it wasn't the number one pick. Was
It
it?
was Jared Goff. Number one pick in 2016 would have been Jared Goff. So I guess, yeah, he did. Oh, maybe we traded up, though. We might have traded for Jared
You
Goff.
guys
the
were
first
only
pick.
like 3. You guys were only 4-12. Saying that like it's not a bad thing, shit. But
I know.
yeah,
But yeah, usually that wouldn't earn the first pick.
yeah. Usually, you gotta at least be like 2-14 or something like that.
Yeah,
Or in
usually
your case, 1-15.
4 and 12 would be good for like the second to fifth pick.
Yeah, but you guys did go number one first. Let me see, 2015 NFL team records. That's good. I mean, that would have been like a tough year. Let's see. So,
Broncos won the Super Bowl that year. Carolina
they-
dominated the NFC.
yeah, Broncos won the Super Bowl that year. Carolina was 15-1. Why is it so hard to find a damn? All right, here we go. 6-10 Dolphins. So Browns were 3-13. Titans were 3-13. Chargers 4-4. So you guys must have traded up
Yeah, I think we did.
because Titans were 3-13. Yeah. Cowboys were 4-12 as well. So I'm guessing you guys traded up. Let's see if it said anything.
Oh yeah, 2015 was actually the year the Arizona Cardinals had Carson Palmer and were like legitimately really good.
Yeah,
It might have
went
been
to
the 1 seed.
They went to the remember
Oh yeah, the Panthers.
Panthers
were.
only lost one
So
game that
the
year.
Cardinals were the 2 seed.
They
yeah.
made it to the championship game,
Yeah,
and then they got stomped out by the Panthers.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you guys did trade up. Let me see. Oh yeah, the LA Rams traded up to acquire number one pick from the Titans. Yeah. Would you guys give up for that?
I think quite a bit. But anyway,
I guess you guys traded just picks
yeah.
because they already had Marcus Mariota, so that was their quarterback of the future at that time. Okay.
But
All
anyway, we don't need to talk about how trash we used to be. Just know we've been through some lean seasons, and
this was a very negative Rams episode. We had the Puka issue. We had this topic. I'm sorry, man.
What are you gonna do? But I just know that I understand. It can be tough at times. It ebbs and flows sometimes with these franchises, man. Not everyone can be New England. But yeah, as far as the UFL experience goes, I thought it was a great experience. However, at least once you're at the game, once you're in the stadium, once you're watching, the fan experience, being in that dome, I mean, no other UFL team do I think is going to be like St. Louis. We're a very unique situation for a spring league team. We bring in probably more fans than anyone. Also, we play in a former NFL stadium, so it's not up to NFL standards, but it's also probably among the best of the UFL standards. So we are sort of in this in-between area, this gray area between, typical minor league bullshit and NFL. However, based on the St. Louis experience, once you're there, I would actually rate it closer to an NFL game than I would, feeling like I'm in a minor league. The only difference is those nosebleeds. If those were somehow filled, this would just be like an NFL game in a crappier stadium.
But, I mean, I'm not a big fan of crowds, so I wouldn't mind this, I guess, more intimate setting where it's not as packed, so you get kind of
so you're not like 8, where he's like, I like to go to a movie and the theater's into it. It's crowded. People are laughing, clapping. You're not like that.
Nah. I'm not big in crowds. I get like claustrophobic, I guess.
Well, for me, crowd energy is a big part of football. I hate to see on TV when the crowd's not really there or into it.
Yeah.
I love to hear that crowd noise piped in,
but not too many people. I guess you can still get good energy from a smaller crowd too. I would say, as long as
Well, keep in mind we were in the club seats, so we had lots of room. There was the side table between our two seats. It was just me and the wife, and anyone that would have been sitting next to us, there wasn't anyone. But anyone that would have been sitting next to us, we would have been separated by this little end table. And we also had bigger seats, and we were on the edge. So, like, if we needed to get in and out, that was easy. And we wouldn't have been sitting right next to anyone, so it was perfect. Yeah, it was a legitimately good experience, and the stadium was decked out in Battlehawk shit. It's unfortunate that the screen, like the what do you call it, the Jumbotron, yeah, it's outdated. It's small.
Not 4K.
No, it's not the Cowboys or SoFi or the Mercedes-Benz Dome type of screen. It's small.
Yes. I would say you guys left in 2016, man. I mean,
yeah, yep. And so yeah, it's a little outdated, but probably among the better stadiums in the UFL. However, I do have a little bit of a story to share. It's very unique to St. Louis. Our sports stadiums, they have no parking. The only one that might be okay is maybe the Blues. There's no parking, and they're smack dab in the center of downtown. So you have to find these little parking lots where people charge you like $20-$30 to park. And so we have a little bit of a story. I'm not going to – there's a long version of the story and a short version. I'll do the short version since we're running a little bit long here. But basically, there was a guy in a work vest, and we were right behind the stadium. And he's like, oh, yeah, my boss, he just opened up the back, so you guys could park back here. And he guided us in here. He's like, it's $20. And I'm like, hey, dude, do you have change? Because all I had was 50s on me. And so he's like, well, I don't have change yet. I'll see if my boss has some change. But here, let me get the 50, and I'll let you guys park. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm never seeing this money again. I'm not getting any change. But at least we get to park, dude, because it was crowded. You could barely move, and we found this place. So I come back out after we park, and somebody else had been ushered in, and he gave me my change. I was like, oh, thank God. That's awesome. So I got my change back, but he's like, here's only $25 back for a $5 tip. I'm like, whatever, dude. And then I gave him, he tipped himself. And then I was like, here's another $5. I was like, just whatever. We parked close. Thanks for giving my change. I'm so at least grateful to get $20 back. So I gave him another $5, so he got $30. Anyway, we go in, great experience, come back out. Every car that was in this back part of the lot had a tow sticker on it. We got hustled. We got fucked. Now, thank God our car was not towed. But my wife, in her mind, bless her heart, she thought her car was permanently damaged. She thought when you put a sticker on the car, that was a permanent fixture. That thing is not coming off, because it was a heavy-duty sticker. It was like a bumper sticker type of deal.
Me off.
Yeah, she was in tears. She's like, I'm still paying on this car, blah blah blah. This ruined the car. I wish it just gotten stolen so I can collect the insurance. And I'm like, babe, it had a tow sticker on, but the gate was still open. Nobody tried to prevent us from leaving. We got to park hella close. We would have paid for parking anyway. It all worked out. We get to go home. There was a tow sticker on it, but we still get to go home. And I'm telling her, I can get this off. I think I know how to get this off cleanly. And you'll in my head, you won't even notice it was ever on there. But she doesn't believe me. She thinks it's a permanent fixture. Her car is fucking ruined, and it's super embarrassing. She's going to have a tow sticker on it. It's going to look like a derelict vehicle. It's so embarrassing. Her car's ruined. But, yeah, needless to say, we get home, and you know where I learned this trick is GameStop case. You ever buy a used game from GameStop and they sticker the shit out of it?
Yeah, I hate that.
So what somebody told me is you take a little blow dryer and just heat up the sticker. It'll turn black, and then it comes right off. Any goop that's left, you can get off with rubbing alcohol. So that's exactly what I used for this. I got an extension cord, got the blow dryer on it, and it didn't turn black. This is a heavy duty. This is not a fucking GameStop sticker. But it didn't turn black, but it did heat up the glue to get it peel off. Now, it did relieve a lot of residue. But I got a microfiber cloth, dabbed it up real good with rubbing alcohol, and it just came right off. And she was like in tears, super depressed. Day was ruined. And then she was like, well, I'm happy again. And it saved the day. I was the hero for the day for basically not doing much. But she didn't believe me. When I told her, I was like, babe, I think I know how to get this off just cleanly. Like, it will not affect anything. And she's like, well, you wouldn't be saying that if it was your car. I'm like, my car? Fuck, I don't give a fuck about my car, first of all. And second of all, like, I think I know how to get this off. But yeah, like, I was just grateful we got to go home. And our car didn't get towed, but yeah.
Yeah, why would he? I mean, I don't go to, like, public events like that where you gotta like.
He had a work vest on and everything. He showed up at this lot and quickly hustled us into a lot that was for residents.
But what does he gain from that? I guess
money.
No,
he charged us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now what I've heard is like sometimes these people will be in cahoots with the tow truck and have us towed almost right away, and then the tow company will collect money for the tow and he'll collect the money from the parking. But that did not happen.
How far is the stadium from your house? I would have just Ubered.
Yeah, we had somebody to drop us off, but they decided to have other plans and had something else going on. So we were just like, yeah, we'll just drive ourselves. How bad could it be? It's it's a UFL game. It was still pretty fucking bad. I don't know how people did it back in the Rams days. I usually always got dropped off or went with somebody else during the Rams days. So. Yeah, parking in St. Louis for sporting events, especially at Busch or the Dome, is awful. There is no parking lot really. Maybe a very small one, if that. But it's awful. But thank God we got to go home, and I was the hero. I saved the day. Huh?
That would have pissed me off. I don't blame your girl for being upset. I would be pissed if someone put a sticker on my car. I have OCD with stuff like that, so I would have been like, my day would have been ruined. Just like I wouldn't have cried, but my day would have been ruined.
Yeah, you would have cried.
I would have put a sticker like, damn, that's my car, man. I gotta take this damn sticker off.
No, but truthfully, yeah, you just get a blow dryer or a heat gun. Although you don't want to heat up your window too much if you have a heat gun. It'll melt the glue, and then any residual, it'll just kind of peel right off, and then any residual, you just rubbing alcohol, and it just came right off, man. Perfect. So that's That's a life hack for any of you guys that need to get a sticker off your window. I don't know how it works on paint. I'm sure the blow dryer wouldn't do too much damage to the paint, nor would the rubbing alcohol. So.
That would have been my concern. Like, I don't want to scratch my paint.
Yeah, but it was on the windows, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Glass. Most things come off of glass fine.
Glass. Yeah.
But if they put it on the paint, like that's a dick move right there. That is some. Like,
yeah, that would have been. That's why initially that's what I thought it was. I was like, no. I could see why she was fucking depressed.
Oh yeah,
like,
on the paint, I would have been like, what the fuck, dude?
I was like, now I gotta scratch my car up just to get this damn sticker off, man. I would have sued somebody for that one. I would have been like, I need to speak to your manager, supervisor.
Yeah. Fuck that.
See you in court.
Yeah, fuck that. Small claims. Yeah, but that was the story. Fuck St. Louis's parking situation. It's always there's almost no tailgating, barely any at all. It sucks. Like our stadium was always sort of poorly thought and conceived.
If it helps you feel better, man. I think all downtown. That's how it is in your downtown. That's how it is in our downtown. Downtown in Phoenix is terrible.
But the University of Phoenix Stadium has parking, right?
I've only been in the Cardinal Stadium, and that was like took like an hour just to get out of the damn stadium.
But because it had a parking lot.
Yeah, it had a parking lot, but it was like I don't know. I just hate going to public events because of the parking itself. Like that's just almost makes me not want to go. I'd rather just pay like a big chunk of money for Uber just to not deal with the hassle.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do, but
yeah.
That was our experience. The game and the experience itself was really good. Navigating downtown St. Louis sucks. But yeah, it was fun though. Overall, I really enjoyed the UFL game. The problem is they got to get the product good, a little bit better. It's week 1, so a little bit of leeway there. But if the product is good, I think people will continue to show up.
Yeah, I think they could build a solid fan base as long as the product's good and maybe players get some personality. I mean, it's hard to build yourself because you're under a helmet, and they're not like put on the spotlight like NFL is. But I still think if they could get the product good, because people love football at the end of the day. So if it could like itch that football, itch that they're feeding for until the NFL starts, I think they'll be all right. I mean, that's their goal, right? Just to like hold you off until the NFL starts.
Yeah, it's a bit supplemental league basically. To tide you over until NFL. Also, another key component to their success is going to be the quarterback play. And it's like even the NFL struggles with quarterback play because, even professional adult defenders in the UFL are going to be solid. They're going to be okay. So, you got to get your quarterback play up to snuff. And it's easier to find a guy that's pretty good to play safety than it is quarterback. That's just what it is. So if you could get the best out of your quarterbacks, you can build a league with a watchable product. That's going to be the challenge, though.
Oh, damn. I was curious because I was like, because they're not NFL level. Yes, I was wondering how much they get paid. I was going to say maybe some like second and third string players in the NFL can go down to the UFL to like kind of like, build a resume for themselves. But
maybe they could collaborate in that way.
$55,000 to $64,000, bro.
Really, I heard 60 to 80.
It says
they may have off-season jobs though.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is just from Google AI's answers. It says 55 to 64,000 for a 10-game season, with minimum salary set to rise to 64,000 in 2026. Players earn 5,000 to 6,000 per week during the season, plus 4,000 weekly housing.
The minimum salary for active roster players is 62.
Oh, okay.
And it increases to 64 in 2026. That's the minimum. With incentives and game checks if you play. And then it says top quarterbacks may earn salaries exceeding 150 to 300K. That's a good job.
Yeah, NFL rookie minimum is 885,000.
Okay, but that's not even fair to compare.
Yeah. I know what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know, maybe that's what's kind of keeping like the lower tier players from the NFL to like making that jump to the UFL, because you want to build some highlight tapes so you could.
Well, in that case, it would take a collaboration between the UFL and NFL to say, hey, keep them on that salary, let them play with our team.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll even give him a bonus, the $150,000, $300,000 extra if he's a quarterback, and he can earn even more money and build experience.
Yeah, I don't see NFL doing that shit.
Yeah, they don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah, they're fucking greedy. I mean, their money keeps going up. I would reach out if I was the UFL. Like, hey, man, like.
But the NFL, I don't think actually sees them as a competitor.
No, they don't. They don't see no one as a competitor. That's why they are the way they are.
But well, in the past, the NFL did have competitors like the USFL and shit, like back in the '80s or whatever it was.
I don't. Since I've been watching football, I do not recall no one competing with the NFL.
Well, the AFL and NFL merger was originally a thing.
Yeah, that was part of the. Yeah, and look what happened. That was in the '60s, and they shut that down real quick.
Well, they didn't shut it down; they merged.
Well, they merged, shut it down. Kind of same thing.
I mean, it's not the same thing if the AFL teams become a part of the NFL. Like the franchises became a part of the NFL, most of them. They did have shut down a couple, like the Jets and
the Jets were AFL team.
AFL, yeah. Raiders maybe.
Yeah, Raiders were AFL team.
Yeah. I forget all the teams. Colts were NFL, but then moved to the AFC when they merged. So
yeah,
that's a little confusing. But yeah, yeah. So the NFL has had competitors before, and there have been other leagues that have been successful. No reason why. I think they should have kept the name XFL. I think it's so much better
ring to it.
Yeah. Now they do still have one of the conferences called the XFL. Because they merged with the USFL. So you have the USFL conference and the XFL conference.
Confusing.
Instead of the AFC and the NFC. It's not that confusing when you think of it like a merger, though. Just like the NFL. Yeah, the AFC and the NFC.
The Rock owns what? The XFL? Or I guess he owned the XFL, and then didn't The Rock bring it?
Yeah.
Was The Rock?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still involved.
He was doing it for the publicity.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
Yes, Dwayne Johnson still owns the UFL as early 2026.
Damn, he does?
Yeah. Okay. That's good for him, man.
Yeah, keeping spring football alive. I don't have any problem with that.
Keeping his dream alive.
Yeah. Anything to help professional football is good. But yeah, I mean, it'll be exciting to see where this goes. It's nice to have football in St. Louis. I know it's not as exciting as the NFL for sure, but definitely something to keep the eye on. I love the jerseys. I love the look of the Battlehawks. Love the name. I kind of liked our old helmets, or XFL version of the helmets, better than the new ones, but that's okay. They're both pretty cool. And based on the attendance for that first game in St. Louis, that's pretty impressive to me.
Do they sell season tickets? Why don't you get season tickets?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to spend all that money and time every Sunday or every Saturday. You know, it'd be something we occasionally go to, I think, rather than doing all that. But that's all. That concludes that. Is there anything else you wanted to add or talk about before we
No, we pretty much covered it. Yeah, no, we pretty much covered everything. It was a slow news week, so
it was. So we made a show out of it.
Yeah, we made a show out of it. Hopefully it kept you all busy, entertained for the week. Break it down to pieces. 30 minutes a day keeps the doctor away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we appreciate everyone that watches still. I know the offseason, you know, football is probably the last thing on your mind during the offseason because there's not much going on. Unless you're like a diehard fan like we are, where even the news, trades, stuff like that interests us. We would like to talk about it. But yeah, man, just less than 6 months and the NFL will be back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back.
Yeah, and then the draft, you know.
Oh, yes, the draft is I keep thinking we're in April, but we're almost there. But damn it, we're almost there. The draft is like a month away. So
yeah.
we'll be definitely be that'll definitely give something to talk about. Hopefully the Colts make some right moves.
Yeah.
Rams might need to draft another receiver, huh?
Yeah, I've been in favor of that even before
The
this,
bites.
and
Yeah.
now I'm even more in favor of it. We could also go tight end, to be honest.
We could go quarterback for us and receiver.
Who are you gonna get? I mean, this is a quarterback light draft, man.
Yeah, I know. We might find like a Tom Brady in the 6th round. Imagine that.
That's the dream, man. A Tom Brady or a Kurt Warner. But
Yeah,
how often
undrafted.
does that cut? Yeah, how often does that? Never.
Yeah, never. I mean, Kurt Warner's so rare they made a damn movie out of him. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's not happening. But we could wish on a star.
yeah. So, all right, guys. If you made it this far, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I doubt many of you will, but if you do, leave a comment. Be like, yeah, I made it.
Yeah,
Tell
we
us you made
appreciate
it.
it. Yeah, tell us you
Yeah.
made it by saying we made it at the end.
Yeah, we made it. We here. So yeah, love you guys. We'll see you when we see you. Maybe not 7 days exactly. We got to build up something to talk about. If no Puka bite happens next week, what the hell are we gonna? There has to be something to address. So understand that, and we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yep.
Keep tuning in.
Tune
Talk
in.
to y'all
Yep.
later.
Take care.